everybody, so I want to say thank you very much for helping us reach 103 subscribers this week. It is incredible. It is amazing. I am celebrating. And I want to do a giveaway. So if you want to win one Amazon $50 gift card or one of two $20 gift cards, this is the way. For an Amazon $50 gift card, all you have to do is subscribe, put on that notification bell, and make sure you leave a comment on this video. And if you're on Instagram, make sure you follow me at Dany Acosta Official. You follow, you put a comment on the latest video, which is probably this one that you're watching right now, and that you want to win the Amazon $20 gift card. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Dany Acosta, where I help you envision inspiration. And today, we're going to be talking about what should you carry to travel light as a commuting student to college or university. So I want to start by saying I am completely blind, and this is coming from a blind perspective, but I believe it's going to help any student with or without visual impairments. So I was a student at Salem State University, and I will be going back for my master's degree in 2022 by the grace of God. But let's get into it. So the first thing I want to mention is it all depends on weather, right? And it all depends on where on campus will I be. It changes very minimal things, and I will be talking about that in our next video. But for now, I want to talk about, and by the way, thank God we got to take a break a little bit from the laptop, the technology, the Zoom, the Microsoft Word, the folders. Today, it's going to be very simple. We're going to keep it very light, very clean. And we're just going to talk about some stuff that you can carry to keep your backpack light. Because the last thing you need is to carry 6 books and have a lower back problem by the end of the day. What should you carry in your wallet? I try not to carry cash if I don't have to. Usually I don't, but I do want to make sure that I have my student ID and another government issued ID, not a passport because it doesn't fit in my wallet. And I try to keep my wallet as slim as possible. A debit card or cash, a laptop and charger. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you right now, it is important that you fully charge your laptop, especially for us blind people, because we take notes on our laptop. We record on our laptop. Now, some people may use their phones and a Bluetooth keyboard, and that's okay. But I prefer a laptop where I have access to anything and everything that I need. I make sure that I have it fully charged before I leave home. I take my charger with me because the last thing I want is to be in class, my laptop dies, and I do not want to have anxiety whether or not I saved my notes or none of that. Another thing you want to make sure you have is your cell phone, whether it's iPhone or Android. I prefer Android, but that's another story. And your charger. Again, make sure it's fully charged. Make sure you bring your charger. And also, you want to make sure that you have a extra long cable, because sometimes you might be in a classroom and you might not be able to sit close to an outlet, whether it's in a classroom, a library, although most times they're really close now, like a desk might be close to a wall, or there might be like an outlet on the table in the library. But just in case, you want to make sure you have a long cable. A USB thumb drive. Sometimes you want to give your professor the homework, and instead of emailing and doing this and that and the other, you just want to give a USB drive, right? Or let's say you have to go to disability services and you don't want to take out your laptop and look through your email and do all of this other stuff. Sometimes it's just easier to have a USB drive. Tell them, look, can you put the files on this USB drive? And can you email me just in case? There are USB drives out there that are compatible for both Windows PC and for Apple. Make sure you bring earbuds or headphones, guys. This is so important because if you're in class and you're taking notes, and as you can hear right here, my screen reader, 7:25 p.m. 7:25 p.m. Of course. You don't want to be in class taking notes, right? And then you're interrupting the whole class. I'm not saying I didn't do this, but you might be able to listen to music in the background. Some people can do that. I definitely don't encourage you to, unless you're in class and it's like kind of like free time-ish. Like maybe you finished a quiz or something like that. Or maybe you're just like hanging out. You want to have earbuds to listen to music, whether it's on your phone or your laptop. A pen or pencil. Now you're probably thinking, but Dany, I'm not sighted. Well, you got to remember, there's some people who are visually impaired and have low vision. They may be carrying a really thick marker where they can see, right, the contrast. But the reason I carry a pen or pencil is because somebody may want to give me some quick information and they're on the run. They don't have time to take down my number and do all of that. Maybe I'm carrying some Post-its, and that's actually my next point. And that way, if you need to get quick information, you have them write it down. You go home, and then you have someone read it to you on the application Be My Eyes, okay? Business cards. Why business cards? Remember, college and university is a place to network, and you want to make sure that you're able to network with people. So you may already have a business card, and that also serves double as a Post-it note, right? You can give them your information on that business card, or you can take down their information on that business card. That way, the less you carry, the better for you. If it's in the beginning, I'll probably carry 20, just in case I want to give it to a lot of my colleagues. A folder. Oh, guys, this is so important. How many times have I been to disability services? They give me a very important contract that I have to have my professor sign for ADA accessibility, and I don't have a folder. Now, usually they have one, but you want to be as independent as possible. It doesn't weigh a lot, right? It usually has like little sleeves, and don't get those thick 3-ring binders, and you don't need all of that, guys. You literally need just a thin folder where you can just put something in the sleeves and you're done. That's it. You might get a handout in class that wasn't sent to you, right? You want to make sure, and I already covered this in another video, you want to make sure that professors send you the information ahead of time, especially PowerPoints. And if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check out the link in the description down below where it says Envision Series, and you'll be able to find all of the videos that have to do with the series right there. My white cane. Oh, guys, how many people know that blind people have to carry a white cane? Oh my goodness, this is like essential. Now, thank God this is not in a specific order, but, okay, you do need a white cane. You're not getting very far without it. A lunchbox, reusable fork, okay, like a plastic fork, and napkins. Oh my goodness, guys. And napkins can actually double as Kleenex, or just bring Kleenex that can double as napkins, okay? That way, you don't have to carry Kleenex, tissue box, napkins, a paper towel, and it's like, oh my gosh, this guy's bringing like his house, right? Like, you don't want to be that person. And you don't need a food plan. Let me repeat it. You don't need a food plan if you're commuting. Some people do. I totally understand. Some people are extremely busy and they don't have time. But for my situation, I was at the time, I was single, right? Now I'm not. Woo! But regardless, but anyway, so I was single at the time, and I had to make sure that I had food with me at all times. I would bring food that would be cooked at home, and I would just bring it with me to campus. I would make sure I at least had like maybe 1 or 2 fruits, maybe like an orange to keep me going, maybe some trail mix in a Ziploc bag. But my main meal would typically be like a cold sandwich, maybe like a granola bar, and then my water, right? Because I don't want to be drinking juice and soda. That's not my type of thing. I'm not against it. If that's you, that's so you. That's fine, right? But me personally, I usually would just carry some water, and in a reusable water bottle. And we want to keep the environment friendly. And by the way, the no food plan required, the reason I say that is because it's budget friendly and it's a lot more healthy, guys. Most college and universities, from my personal experience, sometimes don't have the food you want, and many times they don't have healthy options. They have quesadillas, sandwiches that are really greasy, hamburgers, burritos, pizzas, all of these things. Do they have salads? Yeah. Is it expensive? Yes. Hand sanitizer. Guys, in a COVID world right now, you want to make sure that you're keeping yourself clean and the people around you from being less vulnerable than they have to, right? Some of us have vulnerable or compromised immune systems. So we want to make sure that we're accommodating everyone, and being mindful of everybody. Dress accordingly. If it's winter, you don't want to wear a skirt, right? If it's summer, you don't want to wear a snow jacket. I typically would wear casual clothes. My usual is a tank top, jeans, my Vans, right? And wear whatever makes you feel comfortable. Don't wear your nice shoes, guys. Don't wear heels if you don't have to, right? Wear something that's comfortable because you're going to be walking around. I know you want to look cute and handsome and the whole thing, right? But you don't have to do it. For winter, you want to make sure that you have your scarf, maybe a hat, maybe some gloves, especially if you're going to be walking outside a lot. For a few semesters, all of my classes were literally in one building. So I wouldn't even bring it. I would just bring a snow jacket so I could get from the car to the building and back to the car. Medications. This is really important. If you have prescriptions that you have to take, make sure you carry them, but don't carry some for the week, guys. Don't carry your entire pill box, right? Just carry a little bottle, maybe a little Ziploc bag with the medications you're going to need for that specific day, and that's it. If you need them individually packaged, they do sell little Ziploc bags, like the little mini ones, but they also have the big ones. If you already know, oh, it's all of these per one meal, that's fine, right? You also want to carry mask, okay? Because sometimes you need a mask. What if somebody else needs a mask? Because your mask might rip. So you want to have extras around. They don't weigh a lot, right? Maybe take 3, just in case one rips. And make sure that you're friendly about it, right? If somebody's like, hey, do you have a mask? And if you have it, guys, I encourage you, give them a mask, because you never know, what if you need a mask? No, and the last thing I want to mention, especially for us blind folks, you want to make sure that your battery and your apps are completely updated on your phone. The reason I say this is because if you're like me, I take Lyft to school, okay? Which, as you know, is a ride-sharing app. I take Lyft to school. And so many times, I have gotten into a situation where I can't find the vehicle and they don't know where I am. Maybe it's a really weird address to the building. And you want to have access to Be My Eyes, right? Which is another app, so that you can kind of get a better idea of which direction to go, if the vehicle is there. And as you guys probably know, there are those times where drivers will not answer their phones, okay? Lyft and Uber, and nobody's perfect, right? And when that happens, you want to make sure that you're going in the right direction and at least going for the right vehicle, okay? Because what ends up happening is when you use Be My Eyes and you find the vehicle, boom, you got your ride. But if they don't answer and they leave, now you got to order another Lyft, and it shows up as you were a no-show. Now they're charging you, and so forth and so forth. Think about it. My backpack is not that heavy, okay? And in my backpack, in one side, I'm carrying my reusable water bottle. The other side has my white cane. In my backpack, I have a sleeve for my laptop. And on the other side of that sleeve, I have my chargers, right? My cell phone charger, my laptop charger. On the big bag, I have my lunch. And then my little folder, right? And then on the top, the little zipper bag, I have everything else I need right there, organized. And it's super light. What weighs the most is actually your water. And that gets lighter. You don't need something super heavy and fancy. You just need something that works. Do it budget friendly. You're a college student. Live like a college student, guys. Live like no one else, so later you can live like no one else. Well, that's it, guys. I hope all of you are excited for the special giveaway that we're going to be doing with Amazon gift cards. And subscribe down below if you like this video, and continue supporting, because the YouTube algorithm, oh my gosh, guys, it is not loving us right now. So make sure you drop a like, you subscribe, and that you leave a comment down below. God bless you guys. Love you all very much, and continue to envision inspiration. Peace.
Thank you.